If you want to know all about the Hyundai Kona, we've already made a very nice review. But this is the Hyundai Kona EV. It deserves a little extra attention. So, what distinguishes this all-electric Kona from the gasoline-sipping Kona that won Kelley Blue Book's Subcompact SUV Best Buy Award in 2018? Obviously, it's the electric stuff. The primary protagonist is a 64 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion polymer battery pack. At max charge, the Kona EV has a predicted range of 258 miles that no doubt varies depending on how you drive. Use a level 2 charger, and empty to full takes about 9.5 hours. A 100 kilowatt level 3 charger delivers an 80% charge in 54 minutes, while a standard wall outlet literally takes days to juice up the battery. Sidekick to the battery pack is an electric motor that, according to Hyundai, makes 201 horsepower and 291 pound-feet of torque. Those are eye-catching numbers for such a small car, but let's see what they mean in the real world. Oh, all right. I think I like the real world. Consider the Kona one more nail in the electric cars are slow coffin. One more power note, the Kona EV only comes with front-wheel drive. Downside, snowbelt buyers might need to look elsewhere, maybe the all-wheel drive Tesla Model 3. Upside, sending power exclusively to the front tires means you're more likely to light them up when leaving that creepy park where all the people just sort of hang out all day. What are they doing there? Pure power aside, the Kona offers 3 primary driving modes: normal, sport, and eco. In my experience, in normal and sport mode, the accelerator is too sensitive to position changes. If you wiggle your toe, the car will react. I hesitate to say it, but this is the rare vehicle that I prefer to drive in eco mode. Helps smooth out the inputs. If you're truly committed to efficiency, there's also a bonus Eco Plus mode that kills the climate control. I won't be using that one. You'll also notice there are paddles on the steering wheel. Pull lefty to sequentially escalate regenerative braking intensity. Pull righty and you'll do the exact opposite. De-escalate fully, and when you come off the accelerator, the Kona efficiently coasts. In city driving, I prefer a more intense regen setting, while lighter regen supports smooth and relaxed cruising on the freeway. One note, even with regeneration at its most intense setting, as you come to a stop, like below 7 miles an hour, the car just keeps rolling, meaning you can't one-pedal drive the Kona like you can some other electric cars. So be sure to cover the brake. Or just plow into the back of a Chevy Cruze. They won't mind. Visually distinguishing the standard Kona from the Kona EV is simple. Here's a flowchart. If you're still confused, listen for the sounds of the future when parking. Yeah, there we go. I guess we really are driving a Kona EV. Inside, the electric Kona is basically the same as the standard Kona with a few key differences. This push-button drive selector is one, and a gauge cluster filled with EV-specific info is another. Oh, and even though the EV is lugging around a big old battery pack, interior and cargo volume are identical to non-electrified Konas. Looking at prices, a fancy Kona EV Ultimate trim with ventilated front seats, leather, an 8-inch touchscreen, and full-speed dynamic cruise control starts at $45,995, including destination charges. Let's see, that's $17,400 more than a Kona Ultimate trim with a 1.6-liter turbocharged gasoline engine. Ah, that's why we have the exploding head emoji. Making that number more palatable is a $7,500 federal tax credit. I live in California, and the state offers another $2,500 tax credit on top of that, but even with $10,000 in tax incentives, the Kona EV Ultimate is roughly $7,000 pricier than its fuel-combusting kin. If that's still too hard to swallow, the base Kona EV SEL trim has an MSRP around $8,000 less than the Ultimate. Price concerns aside, the Kona EV is a remarkably usable car. It's got a spunky demeanor, a practical interior, and more than ample range for daily driving duties. If you're on the fence about going electric, the Kona EV is a good entry point, provided you live in one of the states where Hyundai sells it. And if you've got price or technology concerns, maybe just lease your Kona EV rather than buying one. Look, I like burning hydrocarbons as much as the next guy, but electric cars are our inevitable future. Based on the Hyundai Kona EV, once they sort out the pricing situation, that future doesn't look too bad.